This is mine and Courtney's rant about crazy fans. Not otakus, not that whole, you're crazy to a point. We're talking over-exaggerated fans.
Otakus are on a home, no, they're lovely.
Yeah, that's a different story. We're talking about those crazy fans you always see. They're like hyperventilating, legitly You'll get the point. Go, Courtney.
So, some fans who, as you know, probably, Harry Potter books, The Hunger Games, Twilight, there's always going to be a fan base to everything. Star Wars, Star Trek, stuff like that. But everything has a fan, but some things you just don't need to just it's unnecessary. I mean, it's the people who just are crazy, absolutely, not even sane, just absolutely crazy over a book or show that's based off fiction. It's not, and they're losing their minds over it. A couple months ago, this is a perfect example of crazy fans. A couple months ago, first I'll actually go back a couple years ago. Harry Potter books. When the final Harry Potter book came out, people were like, "Oh, we're sad. It's ended." No. It gets worse. People were shedding tears and going into hysteria, over the final book and crying their eyes out. And then a couple months ago, the school here had showed Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And this girl behind me, obviously she was a Harry Potter fan because she was part of the Quidditch team, but this Harry Potter fan started breaking down in tears and just crying during that whole movie.
And know that she's already read the book and saw the movie already.
She
in theaters.
saw it 7 times. She probably saw the movie 7 times.
Yes.
Has t-shirts, has merchandise, but she was still crying over the movie and quoting word from word, and it was ridiculous. And then when one of her characters died, she was in she was that her boyfriend had to get out of the seat, go to the restroom, and get her tissues because she was like.
See, we can understand. I won't blame you if you did that. The first time you see a movie because it was probably a good movie. But she saw this movie how many times? Things should not get you that many times, especially when you can quote the movie word for word. You already know what's going to happen.
Word for word, and she's just buckets of tears over the movie.
And I'm just like, lady, the real actor is not dead. He is still alive.
She's just crying out that character's name and just utter hysteria. I'm like, okay, and you guys just, but no, it gets worse. All right, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
When there was one video where it was one of the Twilight movies or something like that, and the actors had been nice, and they're like, we're gonna help feed these crazy dedicated fans in line who's been in line for days for Burger King food. This lady, I don't want to know how old she is, was freaking out because one of the stars gave her a Whopper. And then she's like, can you please sign it? It's a Whopper!
You're supposed to, knowing her,
eat it!
Exactly.
Eat it!
You think that maybe she wanted to sign the wrapper, but knowing her, she probably would have said just sign the sandwich. She probably wanted to do that and put it on a pedestal or something. I'm like, woman, eat the food!
She's like, a Whopper. I was like, okay, I can understand if you have not eaten in days, and you're like, oh my god, thank you for the Whopper, I'm so happy with the food. No, she was like, oh my god, this guy's giving me a Whopper. He must have... What?
And she wanted him to sign it. I'm like, what are you signing? Eat the food!
And then I'll go to the third thing. The Hunger Games people. I'm like, there was some video where some person got a tattoo. I'm like, but even go back to all of the other series, the Harry Potter series, Twilight, Hunger Games. People are getting tattoos for these series. There's no need to get a tattoo. I guarantee you're probably going to regret it in the future.
Though I will admit, some of the designs I saw were pretty, but don't get the character's face on your body. Just know.
If you want to do a quote, sure. If it sounds like an inspirational quote, sure, go ahead. But don't.
Or if it's the symbol, I will admit, certain books, I think the New Moon, that little flower thing, that was cute. I would like it if someone got that on their body, but don't get the character's face. No. No one wants to see. Oh my god, if you get let's say you're a girl, you got Jacob's face on your arm. You are fail. You are not gonna get a boyfriend.
No. It could work if you have if you tattoo his abs.
Ew. Ew. Oh, okay.
No, but just.
Okay, people. I'll admit I have my crazy people's moment, but even I don't go that far. And you know, if I don't go that far, you should not go that far.
I mean, I'm a fan, but I'm a huge anime video.
But you have to realize this.
I don't tattoo crap on my arm.
And you have to realize this, people. They are human. They're famous, but they're still human. They breathe in oxygen and release carbon dioxide like everyone else.
Even worse. I heard one story. Mm-hmm. This actually probably goes back to the Twilight, but one story. The Harry Potter lady, quote word from word. And then there was a story where this lady went to the Twilight movie. I guarantee she probably saw it like at midnight and then like 5 times after that. Was quoting every single line from the main character, thinking she was No!
That's not your boyfriend, sweetie. He probably never met you before.
Ew. You crazy people. Just, oh my god.
I mean, I can understand if there's like that one famous line in the entire book, then you can quote that. But if you're gonna quote every single word, down to the last the, T, and at, oh, we're gonna have issues. I would get up and just be like, if you don't shut up, I'm going to kill you.
Only excuse you can get away with that is if you have some like problem, some disorder that you can memorize everything, or just have a memory thing. Everything you hear, you automatically know. Just fans. I'm not even gonna go into Naruto fans because they're just,
nope. I have Narutards on my Facebook and they would hate me. So
I can't get into anime because anime.
They would kill me. A lot of people on my page would kill me. Be like,
very thin line, so I can't. But there's just people. It's just a show.
Yes,
it's just a show.
But that's our rant. Tune in next time.
I'm done. I can't. No more rants, please. For God's sake.
She's lying. We're gonna have more soon to come in the future.
Curse the Cali dog coming up next.
Exactly. Say bye-bye, Courtney.